Good afternoon and welcome to April Fool's Day. We're on live, but my laptop decided to play an April Fool's Day joke on me. But I think we're on live on YouTube, maybe not on MVTV Channel 8, but that's okay. I'm Ann Whiting along with Dan Whiting here up in the press box for today's girls varsity lacrosse game against the Monomoy Sharks. The girls are off to a good start this season. They had a 12-4 victory on Saturday against Cardinal Spellman. 6 goals by Charlotte Scott, 3 by Ava Mikos, and single scores by B. Welch, Abby Geary, and Lizzie Schwitau. Freshman goalie Alex Royal had some great saves, midfield and draw play. Control play by Lily Haynes and Mikos, and Ava Mikos was strong. Today the Monomoy Sharks are here. Last year the team split the home and away series. Vineyard won 10-9 there, and Monomoy beat us 10-5 here. So this is the Sharks' first game of the season. Last year they were 12-8 and played in state tournament game before losing to Cohasset. We're having stick check across the way. Captains actually. Captains are on your television screen right now. Whoop, now they are. Captains are at midfield. Looking forward to a good game today. Thank you to the Monomoy Sharks for having their roster on the internet. On Arbiter. That was very handy. And in numerical order. Of course, I have 8 kids that are hopefully on JV that I don't have on here. But we'll work on that. They must be discussing all sorts of things with the captains. This is the flag, this is the penalty, this is what you can and can't do. Those are your boundaries. I mean, back in the day when I was playing 50 years ago, literally 50 years ago, they were saying, okay, your natural boundaries are the baseball diamond down there, the woods over there, that fence, the state forest. Back in the day, when the Native Americans of Martha's Vineyard, well, probably out in the Midwest, started this game. It was called Bagataway. A little history of lacrosse right here. And they used to have similar sticks made out of wood and rawhide and catgut and a ball, and they would go from village to village playing these games, hence the no boundaries thing. Miles.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Mark is on the horn now, introducing everybody, and we'll be getting the anthem and the opening draw momentarily.
For this afternoon's girls lacrosse and girls softball game, we are hosting the Monomoy Sharks at lacrosse and the DY Dolphins over at the softball field.
Yeah, there's a 2-for-1 special today with the Dolphins in town.
The expectation of the MIA and Martha's Vineyard Regional High School Administration that all spectators will practice good sportsmanship and be good role models. Company players, coaches, or officials will not be tolerated.
For everybody in the stands. For you.
Now lacrosse sticks for women, can you zoom in on that stick check that's going on over there as much as you can? Okay, what she's doing is checking to make sure that the pocket of the stick isn't too flexible. The ball has to be just in line with the top of it. It can't be like a crab net like the boys have on their sticks. Had a good crowd in here on Saturday for both games in the below zero weather we were having. Ira and Danny and I were like, okay, the sun can come out now. And it did for today, which is nice. And we're having the national anthem right now. Hype up music is coming over the airwaves now. The hype up music is going over the airwaves. This is good. As long as YouTube doesn't throw me off the air. Teams are taking the field. Getting fired up. Willie Haynes is going to be taking the opening draw, going against number 7, who wasn't on my roster. Okay. Number 2 is Lucy Bates. She's on the circle, along with number 4. The one thing about having on the roster on the internet, and another thing about having it being accurate. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get through. There's a foul that was committed. We're going to have our first free position. Shot, save. Nice save. Really good save by Alex Royal. Transition game needs to get a little bit cleaner there. Foul is picked up by B. Welch. Charlotte Scott, nice. Who goes right there in the middle is number 5, Ashley Silva. And Ashley Silva's going to have a free position. So Alex Royal with a nice save. Way up against, I thought it was Morgan Willis, but maybe it's a different goalie. He was supposed to be 44, but shot is, I think it was blocked. The Vineyard's getting to it first. We have no balls on the end line. That is, not that I can see on that end at any rate. There are a couple on the, behind the Vineyard net. Ball's in play. Working it around the perimeter, getting themselves warmed up. Geary gets it to Welsh. Welsh picks up the ground ball. Pass intended for Haynes. Loose ball again picked up nicely by Geary. Strong defense by the Sharks right now. They're going man to man with the Cutters and waiting for a loose ball situation, which just happened. So we're having a transition going. This is Megan Gabri sprinting upfield and getting by the defender and going in, losing it on the. No one touched her. Shooting space violation. There we go. My favorite thing. Shooting space violation. She lost the ball out of the back of her stick. So I don't know. This is rewarding. Shot is wide. Oh, nice play back there. She might have. I'm not quite sure why we. Was she out of bounds? She might have stepped out of bounds. Okay. Ava Giordano with it. Eva, rather. Sorry, I keep calling her Ava. Her name is Eva. Eva Giordano. Ball's down on the ground. Nice scoop up. Annabelle Mattel with it. Annabelle turns, gets it. Okay, we got our passes have to be just a little bit more catchable. That's a good one. This Vineyard working the way around the perimeter. Waiting for a lull in the defense to get a drive going. And the ball went out of bounds, so it should be blue. You're getting a little lackadaisical back there. I'll use that word. Goalie has it. She's blocked in front by Vital. Crease violation. Nice pass from the keeper up to midfield. Sprinting upfield. I'm going to say that's Lauren Gabri. And they have numbers, is right. Shot, score, number 10. Paige Nash. .659 remaining in the first. Vineyard hasn't registered a shot on net.
So these are chocolate chip and salty oats.
Ooh.
Salty oats are.
Ira, I should have to get a picture of those cookies that we're getting up here. So we can have everybody watching live drool at home. Geary on the draw. Ball's up in the air and not batted down. Picked up nicely. Charlotte going in, getting fouled. Shot save. Welsh on top of the outside arc. They're following our cutters all the way through, so it's like a zone man situation. Not quite sure what that violation was. Comes the transition again.
Like an illegal pick.
Could have been an illegal pick, right? Bates picks the ball up again. It's wide open in scoring area. Good defense, denial defense. Well, number 17 and again, she's not on my list. I knew I shouldn't have trusted the up-to-date roster. They're trailing 2-0 now, 5:26 left to go.
It'd be great to get rid of the
Draw controlled by the Sharks. Nice check. Nope, not a nice check. Illegal check. Vineyard's getting called up for a lot of whistles here. Now we have a free position coming up straight on top of our keeper. Shot is wide and high. Well, there are balls out there. Yeah, there's outside the orange lines. There's like 5 of them. Yep. There aren't any on this end, but there are behind on there. They're outside the end line. It's the orange line. It's harder to see. Ball's picked up by one of the goal scorers, Paige Nash. Foul occurred by Chivital. Gabrielle Long with the ball. Goes right in and scores. Vader quickly digging a hole here. The shots have been point blank on Alex Royal. 2 on free positions and 1 on drive in. Sorry, I'm watching the fans arrive. They need to control the ball and get some shots off. Where Haynes picks up the ground ball. Chivital to Charlotte. Scott. Again, they're back defensively and wide open. Oh, too bad. We're 22 at first. That's Annabelle Mattel. Lizzie's going to want that one back for her shovel shot. Yeah, there we go. Boom. That was a well-executed play. Ariana Elliman gets the Vineyard on the board for her first goal of the season, and the Vineyard needed that to make it a 3-1 game. Timeout on the field has been called. Not quite sure who called it. I think Blue? Okay. Long timeouts. Okay, 3 minutes later, here we have the draw after the Vineyard pulled within two. Scores 3-1 with 2:32 left to go in the first quarter. Sun is shining. Well, 55 degrees. A little breezy out there, but not bad. We'll take it. Ball's up in the air. Welch comes down with the draw control. Haynes with it now. Welch gets shot blocked. Yeah, we're not ever going to get a call down there, I don't think. This
That was empty. That was just an empty stick.
hacked an empty stick? Empty stick tick? Yeah. Lucy Bates. Oh, she's wide open. It was lucky. We gotta, we have to see the dangerous player right in front. She was camped out there. No one's talking back there on D. Transition has to be a little bit stronger here, Vineyard. Giving him the ball back after you win it is called the turnover. There's got to pay attention to the cutter coming through right there. Now the low post player is open. Yeah, Vineyard picks up the loose ball very nicely. Eva Giordano, transition. Got to watch our passes on the transition game. And we got lucky with the pickup nicely by Sylvia Carroll. Sylvia Carroll with the ball still. Take it in. Gary to Edelman. Again, they're denying our cuts quite nicely. And that is, I didn't even look at the clock, but you were looking at the clock. That's the horn. No one was counting down over there on the sideline either to get a shot off. It's kind of like La La Land. Okay, Vineyard needs to get a little bit more detail oriented here, and we'll be back to start the second quarter in a moment.
Not like the boys where you get the ball back.
What are these? Both the same, or
No, these are the salty oats. They're
okay?
oatmeal, cranberry,
Here you go.
white chocolate. Is it, huh? No, you can. It's too easy.
No coconut, right?
No coconut. No, I hate coconut.
5 minutes and a half? Okay. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good.
Been a few years.
You want 5 minutes? Yeah. Come on, get out of here. They got another. They got a JV game.
They are good. My board, I had a board meeting right before here, MVDB, and made olive oil cake, which is a really good recipe. They ate it all. I was going to say, I'm going to bring it to my boys up in the booth, but
Nope.
thank you for this.
I felt it. She actually made it for our son-in-law. It's his birthday in Denver, so she makes it and sends it over. Really, for the boy.
I like having the salt like before. Okay, snack time in the booth with these awesome cookies that Ira brought is ending. Ball is down and gonna be blue. We changed directions. There we go. Yep. Get on defense now.
Everybody was a little confused.
Everyone was like, "Where are we going? What are we doing?" She's wide open.
I was shooting space.
Shooting space violation. So right out in front right now is Cassidy Manchuk. She's a senior midi. Shot. Ooh, that's a blast. That's a blast.
No fake in there. I'm just gonna.
Nope. So Vineyard again trailing by 3, 4-1, just 45 seconds into the second quarter. Now, they beat us 10-5 here last spring, last May. But Vineyard just hasn't had the same energy today that they had the other day. They need to pick it up a bit. Vineyard ball. Legal check and play on. Check to the head, play on. Geary gets triple team, checked, loses the ball. They've been pelted worse in the inside the fan area and haven't had a whistle blow, but Abby Geary has a chance to get her team within 2, score the Vineyard's second goal. She had a beautiful goal on Saturday, 2 steps and a rocket. Oof, save. Had some speed on it. Keeper came up with it, and I guess again, I'm assuming the goalie is Morgan Willis. Nice steal. Talk to each other. That's a foul. Charlotte going into traffic. Crease roll. Chivital gets muscled out of there. Lizzie Chivital now is going to they've been doing that a lot for today. Okay, Chivital, the lefty, has a chance to score on this free position. Save again. Ball is picked up by Scott. Scott centering pass. Ball on the ground. And Kadri, I believe, is bringing it up. Because I don't see a number 8 out there, so she must be 7. And if not, that's how it goes. Good closeout of that space. Nice block there, doing her job on the post. However, we did not keep the empty stick check there. Didn't get called. But violation has happened. Lauren Gabri with it. So told otherwise, that's who it is. Shot, score.
Is Alex Argo? Is that who they're in?
5-1 now. 8-12 remaining. This is a Cape and Islands League game. Vineyard needs to get on top of things. Get some energy going. Throw some passes together. Win the draw. Manchuk looks to drive, gets her. Those are good defensive moves. I think footwork's going. I mean,
Can't really impede her, but
shot, save, Royal. Her clear is a little off target. Your freshman. Yeah, that's a foul. Ellie Tompkins gonna put it in play. The offender should be behind her, and that she's going to. Gabrielle Long, she scored the third goal. Isabella Silva lost the ball.
let her play. It's advantage.
Holding the whistle is not an option today, I guess. For let them play is right. Oh, she's dead. Vineyard defensively is just not doing it.
Not looking solid. Get a timeout.
Trailing 6-1. I wasn't expecting this. Considering how well they played on Saturday. But they're just a little flat today.
It's a measure of the opposition too.
You know, Monomoy is a good team. They're not that senior heavy. I mean, we are. We've got 9 seniors on the team. Ball didn't go up over the shoulder. So here we have the first violation on the draw and possession to the Vineyard. There we go. Got some space now. I think that's Geary. Shave. Goalie's pretty good. No, she's sacrificing her body. Transition is occurring. D to O. Ball's picked up. Paige Nash with it. We just got to mark up defensively, and we're not marking up defensively. That's number 12 has been free all day, right in the scoring area, right on top of our keeper. 7-1. Yeah, there's a timeout on the field. Has been called finally. So being outshot and outscored 4-0 this quarter. 7-1 for the game. The only goal was scored by Ariana Edelman way back in the with 2:32 left go in the first quarter. So there's a little lack of communication going on back there with having number 12, and everyone else got wide open right in the middle, receiving a pass and leaving Alex Royal dead meat basically in the cage. There's not much you can do. And this goalie has got 4 or 5 saves. So we've gone high with her. Maybe we should try a few bouncing corners. I don't know. We'll see what happens. A lot of t-shirts and shorts out there today, as opposed to parkas, hats, blankets. Softball game going on the other diamond over there.
Scoreboard so you can see what's going on.
Looks like we have a DY's got a runner on first.
And a second.
I don't know who's on the circle for the Vineyard. First and second, right? We'll do a multi-sport telecast today. Swing and a miss. I don't have a softball roster on the top of my head. I don't know if that's Bracefield or we have a freshman who's can throw. Foul, out of play. I've been waiting for it to come onto the lacrosse field. There we go. All right. That used to happen all the time when we do. They're playing on the. I guess their varsity field has a scoreboard on it was muddy. So they're on this one. They're normally over on about 100 yards due southwest of us. Okay, we got back to lacrosse here. 5:35 left to go in the second quarter. 7-1. Vineyard trailing. They need to get going. Annabelle Mattel on the draw. However, we lost it to Gabri. He's being chased from behind and checked from behind. They're going to call a foul on Charlotte. Driving in, shot, score. There is going to be running time pretty soon here. This is not good. That's her third goal in a row. Her third goal in 2 minutes.
You know, often when it's like you in the timeouts when you say, "Oh, it's going to be running time," the other team scores.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're out in the field, it's freezing.
It's like the Vineyard get out of the inning over there without any runs scored.
Soft liner to the pitcher.
Soft liner to the pitcher. Okay, here we go. Nice draw control. Charlotte. That's illegal. Close check close to the face. Vineyard has to score in this possession. They also have to hang on to the ball. Just throwing and catching today seems to be a little bit amiss. Mattel to Scott. Moving is good. Shot is wide. Mattel's first to it. Grabs the ball. Just under 4 to go in the quarter. Okay, Vineyard, you can't score from out there. You're going to have to bring in get some cutters into the middle. You're making it very easy to defend if you're just going to pass the ball around the perimeter and not move. Denial of the crease roll there. Chivital stopped. Goalie just is coming up with some saves. Gabri can pick it up and carry it all the way through midfield. Oop, that's a foul. Timeout, and that's a card. Card on Bryn Saba. That was a little slash from behind there. Manchuk going all the way in. Stuffed. Vineyard ball? Nope. Guess not. Cassidy Manchuk with it. She scored the 4th goal. Gary ready. And roll it in. 9-1.
Probably get the half.
Alrighty, folks. Doesn't looking. We need something positive to happen in the next 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Ah, Vineyard. Gabri ultimately empty stick check. She's gonna get it back. Lucy Bates tried to get it to Manchuk. Ball's gonna go out of bounds. Vineyard ball. Let's go, girls. Sloppy. L. Tompkins with a little hip check. At least they could see the clock this time instead of having a horn blast in their ear until they get a shot off. 1 minute left to go in the 2nd quarter. Hayes didn't have a lot on that shot. That wasn't one of the harder saves that she's had. Ball is in the crease and picked up by Gabri. 30 seconds. Oh, hello. Save. Nice save. Another save. Got the ball. Flipping it up into space. Got enough time. Got to move. Nope. We don't have the ball anymore. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And there's the horn to have halftime. Merciful. Stoppage in play here. 1 goal for the Vineyard was scored by Ariana Edelman with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. And it was reachable at the end of 1. But then we allowed 6 goals this quarter. Yeah, we're turning the heater on. All right.
I have no idea what to do.
You hit the power. That's fine. It'll work.
Back and forth.
It's oscillating. It's good. All right, we're back to start the 3rd quarter in a moment. Yes. She says.
I see you.
He's giving me some intel on things. This is all good. Is that Margaret? Yeah. Overlander? No, Margaret.
Yep.
Yeah.
Overlander Brown.
Overlander Brown, yeah.
One is.
She does field hockey too.
Yeah.
be interrupted or something.
Well, I'm on. That's hardwired though.
Yeah, this won't affect that. It's the other way around. That means that. So as long as that's up, you're good right there.
So how am I gonna get to my?
The Wi-Fi is probably not the greatest for the internet, but it's enough to make the app so that there's a whole team.
But it worked great on Saturday. Maybe because there's more people here or something.
No, shouldn't be. But yeah, it's definitely, yeah, because YouTube is still loading. You see that blue line? It's still loading. But it's working. 20 seconds. That's
That's
correct.
about right. That's about right.
That's right, yeah. So, so yeah, I use your phone for YouTube, and then he sticks backboard for soccer. Do you have any soccer
But how am I
pictures?
gonna link it and unlink it and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, there's another game?
Yeah. No, not today. Not today. There isn't another one today. But we do have two double bookings in the list that you did.
Yeah.
Dennis Yarmouth is in twice, and because there's one that says 3 o'clock, one says 4:30. I don't know which one it is, so
I don't know either.
I don't either. So I have to.
I'll probably do those for you.
Yeah, I'll figure that out after I talk to Mark. So.
Alright. When you go home,
Yep.
when you go home, just load it up on your internet. Just reload this page. Log in. Oh, it's loading. Ah, that's good. That's good. That's how we went. Well, it's taking a second. But
So I'm gonna stop it now. That I don't.
no. You still can. Remember, we have the app. The app can stop it.
Oh yeah, but I don't. I'm not an iPad person.
No, I understand. Just remember Safari. That's all.
I know.
Safari versus. You should have let me.
Nope.
There we go. So the first two at the bottom.
Yep.
Those
I know
are
what Safari is.
No, I'm just saying. Those are
I've been on a
twos, go
Safari.
between.
All right, Chavonnet Anderson, tech support is here. Meanwhile, back at the control of the draw by. Oh, look. We just need the magic touch of Chavonnet Anderson on the iPad, because it was apparently not happy with me. Bye, Chavonnet. Thank you. All right, Vineyard. We got away with no shot on net. Vineyard's got the transition going. If they can score 9 goals in a half, we can too, right? One at a time, girls. Let's go. One possession at a time. I will say that if it's Morgan Willis in the cage, she's got about 8 saves.
That's a good shot. Oh, she got mad.
Yeah, she's pissed. Shot, save. Okay. She's going to drop the ball on the crease, and the defense can go in there to pick it up.
They were both in there at the same time. You can't do that. It's going to be white ball.
You can't have two people can't be in the crease at the same time. Here you go.
Still another rose. Sort of.
Vineyard ball. Ashley Silva. Finally, there we go. B. Welsh. Accurate pass, quick shot. That was perfect. Good pass, good catch. 9-2 now. 10:02 remaining. You okay? Got the gloves on. He's cold, I guess. You're not working in the yard. You're oh, okay. There you go. Last I checked, we were inside the press box, but the heater's on.
Which is cold anyway.
It's yeah, it's like it's dry.
Lower than it is just outside.
Yeah. I had my earmuffs on when I was walking the dogs around the shop. It's a northwest wind. Okay, moving upfield. No whistle. Yes, there was a whistle. Quick restart. Manchuk out on top. Shot, save, rebound, controlled by our keeper. Flinging, that's up for grabs. And that's a turnover. We got to work on that goalie to the D transition.
She just got nervous.
Yeah, she gets nervous. Yeah, she looks up and says, "I got to get rid of it." There's no time frame that she has to get rid of it. That is gonna go inbound still. Who's on 10? Ellie eventually. Okay. I say we put helmets on these girls and let them whack each other just like the boys do. No. Just, they seem to. Manchuk shot blocked in front, flipped up in the air. Controlled by number 18, who's, I don't have on my roster. Shot blocked. Now we're going to have a free position, perhaps. Crease violation or free position. Yeah, free position. I was going to say, you know. It should be on, Paige Nash should be way on the other side there. Not out front. Shot. Wide. Who's got her? Jeez. What, shooting space? She was wide open, though, all the way through. Huh?
Yes, she was.
Well, I didn't see any. Well, whatever. That's another blast. Okay, 10-2. It's her third. She's got a hat trick. So the refs talking to each other? Or are they talking to one of our players? Talking to each other, I guess. Midfield draw. We can't, yeah, draw controls today have been about 70% controlled by Monomoy. And wide open, shot, save, nice save. Then you just got to be able to pick it up. Goalie comes out. Then your ball. Ellie Tompkins with it. Clearing pass is right into the stick of Long. Legal check, maybe not. Letitia Denise, number 6, is up there. There with the transition now. Haynes. Haynes still has it. Vineyard needs to get some open players. We're losing the ground ball race today as well.
These guys know where their open man is. You know, every pass is a pretty good pass. At least, it may not always come in, but at least they're to the right player.
Ellie Tompkins is trying to break free. Then our passes aren't as accurate today as they should be. Yeah, their movement without the ball is pretty strong. They switch hands pretty easily. Four minutes to go. Oof. Wow. That was Gabri again.
One more.
Eleven to 2. 4:04 left. This is Kapla Thompson, if she's wearing number 33. And she is. She's taking the draw against Abby Geary. She's a sophomore, as is Geary. That did go up in the air. There was a tag team violation, so we're going to have we're going to redraw. Ball's picked up by McKenna Mattel. Gets it to her sister. Geary can take off, go to goal. That pass was anticipated by number 3, Megan Gabri. And 50-50 ball is ultimately won. And the transition game is occurring. Passing stick to stick. They're passing it stick to stick. And Vineyard's been in chase mode all day today. First to it. Vineyard has it. Back to the keeper. Up for grabs. There you go. They get their sticks in the passing lane. Mattel. Shot is a little wide and high. First to it. I didn't think the keeper was first to it. All right, now we have to go all the way to Edgartown Vineyard Haven Road to get the ball.
No boundaries, right?
No boundaries. That was back in the day.
When I first started.
No boundaries, yeah.
It's like, what the hell kind of game is this?
Wait, natural boundaries.
Oh yeah, but you maybe you can go around it.
Well, within reason, you had to, you couldn't go. They'd call you back. I remember, our field was pretty contained in high school. College, we were wide open. Shot wide. We're missing our shots, too. It's not that hard to put balls on the end line.
15, 20 seconds every time. When you're behind,
Yep.
you want more time to play.
All right, we have free position coming for Annabelle Mattel. Fire it off, Annabelle. She lost it out of the back of her stick. Get checked. Number 11's open. Was open. Field hockey game breaking out. Oh, too bad. Nice attempt. Good look. Madison Corelli was out there. Corelli turns. Getting some of the younger players some playing time, experience today. Annabelle was a senior, though. One of the 9 seniors on the team.
Our team, 9 seniors.
Mm-hmm. Ball's down. Mitchell picks it up. Patriots wasting a lot of time trying to get a shot off. Shot's blocked. Should be a Vineyard ball, though. It was blocked by the D. Mitchell's going to pick it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's not going to matter. And horn. Okay. Well, this fourth quarter is either going to take 12 minutes of running time. It's 11-2. Yep. That's the right score. So they looks like they only have 5 seniors on the team, and for Monomoy, that is. Maya Flaherty, number 43, according to the roster I got off of Arbiter. She's a senior D. And Vineyard just is not clicking today. That's all I'll say. Second game of the season, they play Nantucket at home here on Saturday. Two Ospreys up there. Yeah, we could probably show them. Ospreys having lunch. Afternoon snack. Late Paul Louie and eating some sushi. And Late Paul Louie's mate up adjusting some sticks. I haven't done an inventory yet, but we're a couple of nests still haven't had their birds returned yet. Have you been out at Long Point at all? No. The farm neck birds are back. The Quinames nest, 100th pole out at Quinames, they're back. We haven't seen the Crystal Lake and Oak Bluffs on East Chop yet. Hart Haven's back. Yeah, we'll have, again, another month or so, we'll have a complete inventory of the Ospreys. But Late Paul Louie is in residence. Okay, Vineyard. Yeah, they need to stage a massive comeback or have some positives happen. First things first. Nice draw control. Wow. We're a little confused. Whose ball is it? Vineyards. Just run your offense. Throw and catch better. Make some cuts. Look up. She's made a lot of saves. We haven't, we haven't had had a lot of pace on our scoring, our opportunities. Not a lot of zip on the ball. And she anticipates really well. It's like she scouted us. Check from behind. Free position. Yeah, the flow of the game's been sort of choppy. A lot of free positions. Let's try low. Sylvia Carroll she's number 12. And then we got a card. Green card. A warning. Let's try again. Sylvia Carroll. Again, we're not running in and getting hit from behind isn't working. Step and shoot. Try that. Okay, we went low, bounced it. Yeah, well, Sylvia Carroll, the Vineyards' third goal. Eleven to 3. Yeah, we'll just do a little. My chair's warm, right in front of the heater. Alrighty. False start. And not a false start because Cassidy Manchuk can flat out fly. Going straight in, shot, score. Unassisted. That didn't take long. Her fourth. Vineyard scored 12 goals on Saturday, and they had some precision passing, and they looked like they were in sync. Today is another story, folks. Yeah, the team's good, but I don't think if we play our best, that they're, 9 goals better than us. Today they are. Correct. That is the reality. Today they are. Nice pass. Shoot it. Nice score. That's better. Annabelle Mattel. We don't want running time. We want success here for the kids. Well, ultimately is in the stick of Vineyard players. Madison Corelli. Flip pass. Oh, tried to flip it in. That was a nice attempt by Geary. Vineyard possession again. Nice spin move. Geary's getting cross-checked. Now she's going to have a free position. Let's see if Abby can do it with her patent and 2 steps rocket blast. Non-stick side. Or kick save. Shoot it! Yeah, that was a nice one. Geary. We're winning this quarter 3-1. There is no running time right now, Ira, I'm afraid. I think that... What?
A lot of subs on
Yeah, I think so. We do have a different players with different numbers on out there. We've got some young players out there too, though. So ball's way up and ultimately controlled by Lucy Bates, one of the seniors on the team. Number 30 is not on my roster. Paige Nash back out to Lucy Bates. Manchuk, she's got a pile of goals. Denying access now, except for that. Oh, save! Nice save! Don't give it back to them. Oh well. Number 22 is Sophia Kors. She's a senior attack player. Lucky 13 for her. Maybe this is April Fool's joke today, that we're just, they've been pranked too much today. $13-5. Cabri's back on it.
know what they're trying to do, that's for sure.
Win your ball. For the moment. Nice save. Sprinting upfield, Isabella Silva. We did fine with transition the other day. Manchuk has it. We just need to be cloudy and rainy, I guess. Sunny days aren't good for us. Six minutes, 20 seconds left to go. The Monomoy is looking pretty strong. This is a league game. Monomoy's first. Shot is deflected up high. Really. Been your ball. Kenna Mattel up to Welsh. Welsh turns, looks, flips it up. Good catch. Nice. Annabelle Mattel with her second. Where's that been all game? You're right.
3 consecutive passes upfield.
Consecutive passes, transition through midfield, bump, somebody's open. Well, at least they're executing a lot better this quarter. It's a file under too little too late as far as today goes. They just came out too flat in the first half. Then Monomoy, the boat ride didn't bother them any. Travel well. Monomoy's fundamentals for throwing and catching today have been a little bit more polished than ours. Shot. That's in. That's number 7. I'm assuming that's her third, fourth goal today. Did you not start the clock again? I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm writing 4:59 down and a 4:58 going. Now you're running it. It's okay. Nice catch by B. Shot. Save. Why not? Ooh, almost. Nice anticipation by Annabelle Mattel for that interception. Paige Nash out in front. Save. Nice save. Where you go? Ariel Long's only got 4 goals today. Now she got stuffed on that one. Then your ball. Lily has it. Chivatal. Ellie Tompkins bringing it upfield. This happens when you play defense all day and you want to get down and have some help. Now we need to get her back. Somebody's covered back for her. Our midfield defense hasn't been that strong today too. We've just been in chase mode a lot of the time instead of anticipating, cutting him off, beating him on the angle. Save! Alex Royal, freshman goalie, doing her job. I'd say out of the 14 goals, probably 12 of them have been just great shots. Nothing she could do about it. Player down. Crease file. Tompkins with it. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left to go. Monomoy is going to travel back to Harwich and Chatham, respective towns for the regional school district of Monomoy. Charlotte, coast to coast here, goes wide, shot, save. I should have kept track, but she's had a pile of them.
10, 12, easy.
Yeah, 10 or 12 easy is right. And she is a junior, if it's Morgan Willis. The other goalie is a freshman. That's Madeline Sweat. She's not playing like a freshman. Although our goalie's a freshman who's playing great for a freshman. Minute 30. We're just going to follow the 1-1 on the season. They're home again against Nantucket on... They don't have an ability to catch backhanded, you know? I learned that early and often playing this game. I started playing it 56 years ago. No, more than that. 57, I was 13. Flipping it up to space. And we're under a minute. Again, Lacrosse at home on Saturday, the 5th of April. Nantucket Whalers. I think we split with them last year. They're pretty strong. So the Vineyard needs to have to work on some stuff in practice. Charlotte looking to cut the deficit to 7 goals. Tough angle on that shot. And out of bounds. And we're looking at 7 seconds. Monomoy, congratulations on your 1-0 start to your season. 14-6 is the final score. That's that. Scoring for the Vineyard: V. Welch, Abby Geary, Sylvia Carroll, Annabelle Mattel with 2, and Ariana Edelman. And that's pretty easy to add up to 6. Okay, so JV game's about to start. I was looking at how much time is going to be involved with that. For Danny Wedding, I'm Ann Wedding signing off here from the Daniel G. McCarthy Athletic Field. Take care, folks, and we'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.